Hey guys, Wicked Links Gaming here, and welcome back to Black Book. Where we last left off, we had just finished the pot house and saving that musician, along with also fighting that old Khaldoon that used to teach Igor. Today we are going to be heading to the watermill to talk to the water chort and hopefully get the third seal on the Black Book broken. But first, we're going to be heading over here and seeing what's going on in this small river, apparently.
On the riverbank, you see a peasant that used to look after the Vajinoy's cows. He is alive and obviously free, but his eyes are empty and he can't say a word. You know these things happen to regular people who have been through such experiences. You guide the man to the village and explain that he needs to get to his home, Nekrasova.
Okay, that was easy. Remember, if you guys are enjoying Black Book, please subscribe. We post new episodes of it every single Wednesday at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Also, drop a like and a comment down below letting me know how to improve the series and or channel for you guys.
The mill rises above the pool of the river inflow. The izba is decrepit, and the water wheel is silent. The reeds around it rustle mysteriously. You're greeted by a salt worker.
Let's go talk to him.
Oh, Vasilisa.
It's Bahom.
I visited the Vodinoy and learned about your daughter. Don't you think it's something worth telling me?
How could I? God, this is all like in a bad dream. He took Yevdakia, but I didn't know he was the one to blame. And I didn't think for a minute that he would send her to kill people. I thought there was another Vajinoy. I thought I had escaped from that one. So much death, so many sacrifices. Sacrifices. I offered money, vodka, porridge. It's still not enough for Vakul. He only wants lives.
Did you make a pact with the Vodinoy here?
Yes, this is my old watermill. I used to work here. When I built it, I made a pact with Vakul. He tells me it's business as usual, so I thought I'd pay it off with rubles.
It's never that easy with demons.
Several years later, he started playing tricks with shadows. His way of asking for his sacrifice. I never wanted to hurt anyone, and so I refused him. He then took it for himself. I had an apprentice, a guy who poured grain. A fine lad. I liked him a lot. And the Vodinoy dragged him into the water. The demon drowned him. Do you understand? Then I abandoned that watermill. I couldn't stay there. I opened these salt works later. I thought he had already taken what was due. But it was never enough for him. Turns out he's the one who took my daughter. He killed my Dusha.
Yikes, guys. Let's ask about his daughter.
What happened to your daughter?
My daughter. She had nothing to do with it. When Vakul found me, he, I think, wanted to teach me a lesson. Yevdakia went to Silikamsk in winter by sleigh. The ice broke beneath her. No one found my daughter, nor did they find the sleigh. That time, I didn't guess who was to blame.
That's crazy because we did find her skull next to that sleigh under the water in the last episode.
It's not the Vajinoy my grandfather told me about. God punished me. He sent the most devious one.
Let's ask about his salt works here and see what he... I mean, he originally worked for the watermill, but let's see what the salt works has to do with this.
How did the Vodinoy find you in the salt works?
His factory is far away. I thought another Vajinoy managed this place. And so it used to be in the beginning. I managed to make some money milling the wheat. First I built a small factory, and then it expanded. We got along fine with another water demon. He did not want any human sacrifices. Then I gather Vakul beat him and took this river under his control. But I wasn't aware. And then he somehow learned about me.
I think you'll be able to talk to Vakul today.
Oh, I will. That damned chort I will.
I don't think you can handle him.
I don't think so
Only
either.
I can. Besides, even I won't be able to kill him. Masters,
Do what you can.
I will. I think Vakul will show up sooner if you start the mill.
Can do. I already inspected it while I waited. I've opened the screen, but the wheel doesn't spin. The chute is worn out. I can patch it. These chutes can be patched. It's a pity some of them are too far gone. There aren't enough paddles on the wheel. Look around a bit. We should have enough here. Then we will start it. I'll wait for you inside. I'll fix what I can.
All right. I'll find some boards for you.
All right, first things first, let's run around here. Let's grab some herbs. Adam's head, nice. There's a board over here.
You found a fitting vane for a watermill wheel.
You guys know the rules every time you see a board? It's still waters, and it's deep at that. This looks like a board over here.
You found a fitting vane for a watermill wheel.
If you guys are of legal age and you want, every time I find an herb, take a sip. A ramshackle mill. We're lucky it still stands. Inside or to the river shore. Let's go to the river shore real quick. Okay. Oh, there's a mermaid here. It's his daughter.
Vasya, my father, is he also here?
Yes, on the mill. Want to speak to him?
I can't. Vakul won't allow it.
He's not here yet.
I can't disobey him, no matter how much I'd like to.
I need the blades.
For the wheel, I know. Here's the blade. Take it.
The Rusalka gives you a part of the mechanism.
There's something in this name, Vakul. A bit of perm, you think? I feel he's close.
We might have to get ready for a fight, guys. I think that might be it over here. Yeah, let's head back up. Oh, I hated the mermaid at the very beginning because she was just killing random men for no reason, and then you find out that it's not even her fault. This game is... Oh, this game is something. Alright, let's see what's going on inside. Guess we could go talk to Pacome.
Ah, Vasilisa. 3 blades. That's enough. Well, we have everything we need to start the mill.
Vakul will appear as soon as we start the wheel.
Alright, guys. It's settled. Let's go.
All right, it's time.
The salt worker quickly fixes the mechanism. He looks like he's done it plenty of times. Soon, the squeaky wheel makes one rotation, then another.
I don't like this. What? He's massive.
The middle world. A grand place, beautiful. If only it didn't stink up the living. My favorite witch and her cute little book. I am so glad to meet you again.
Wish I could say the same was true.
Greetings, Vadinoi.
Well, 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 Vakul.
Ah, my old acquaintance. Come to break another promise.
Father, I
didn't tell you to speak.
A water stream knocks the salt worker and the Rusalka off their feet.
You make a lousy guest, Vasilisa. Is it what we do in the Perm region? Steal serfs from their master.
There aren't any serfs anymore.
Silence! It seems the bandits still don't make any offerings. Is there a problem, Vasilisa?
The bandits were killed by demons.
You failed the task. But I like you, witch. Tell me what you want.
Oh, I want both Rusalka and the seal. Let's see what he says.
I need to break the seal and free the Rusalka. What good comes of keeping her with you? She's a nice girl.
That's why I'm keeping her, because she's nice. I'm not impartial to compassion, so I'm ready to make a deal. You want both? Then I'll require gold as your sacrifice. Every wish has its price. Mine is a small one.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, obviously, the gold's easy here. 100 gold, we have that.
All right, so be it.
You throw the gold into the water.
Happy to do business with you, witch.
The Vaginoi touches the book before disappearing into the depths. The Rusalka stays on the shore. One more seal is gone.
That was easy, guys. I thought we were going to have to fight him. $100 coins, that's it.
Oh, forgive me, Dusha. You died because of me.
No, don't even think about blaming yourself. I'm free from the water demon now. I still have no answer for my sins.
Wait.
We'll meet again someday. Farewell, Father.
That's sad.
The Rusalka smiles at the salt worker and vanishes into white light. On your way back, you comfort Pahom with tales of life after death, but he seems to be happy with how things turned out.
Let's head back to the Izba. Ooh, the stringer. I forgot about her.
Isn't that the most banal of a legend?
Maybe, but there's too many consequences. The drowners are talking about her. The girl is strong, they say. There are rumors coming from other spirits. Now they agreed to protect a wedding. She must think I would try curse it. If she sticks needles in me, I'll be left without any power. Go to Bakcha. They won't be expecting you.
I have certain doubts about this. I've seen her in the village. Not everyone can handle that power.
You should be more confident. I haven't taught you for nothing. You should curse the wedding to be on an equal footing.
It won't be easy. But if she really has the book, I may finally be able to control this force.
Right. There you will find out. And if this is true, you can do anything you wish for. So take a look at them first. I've sent charts throughout the area. It will be a good occasion.
But this wedding... I wouldn't want to curse peasants. You know how I am with demons.
Don't make me laugh. Who will you curse then? You think you can turn the procession? This thing happened last with my grandmother. Go back as soon as you take the book.
So be it.
Well, get ready. Amen to you.
Ooh. I don't like it, guys. Chapter 3, How Khodums Curse Weddings.
Aha! And what happened next?
I negotiated with that chort, and he did what I asked.
Well done, Vasilisa. I myself couldn't have done it better. I remember my youth as a Khaldun. Those were the days.
I got off easy, you could say.
That's right, you furry chort. Go catch some mice.
Let the charts catch them. It's not a job that befits a Susietka.
Proshka, can cats be used to break the seals in the book? Help me check, would you?
Alright, I'll catch some mice. It's not hard or anything. I'm not torturing you like your charts, after all.
Well, it's time to deal with the next seal.
The seal of the wolf. I was thinking about werewolves.
I haven't heard about them in Uyezd for a long time.
Proshka, can you turn into a wolf?
Nah.
That won't do. I need to think about this. In the meantime, go and deal with your business. Go visit your betrothed. It's time. I may come up with something.
All right, Grandpa.
All right, guys, let's pester with our chorts real quick. Go ahead and you can come home. You two. No, you. All right, that looks like it's good. He's good at making people hungry, so is there any hunger task out here? Nothing hungry. This guy's good at messing with animals, so cast a sickness onto birds. That's fine with me. What are you good at? Fire. Any fire out here? A lot of weather. Now, alright. I guess go up here at night. And I guess you can go... Plant a hernia. I like it. I managed the book off screen, so we won't even worry about that. Let's set off real quick. Oh, am I going by myself? No companion this time? Rushka, will you come with us?
Yes, it's good that I'm not one of those petty charts from hell. Work all day or curse people. That's like a kind of work too, right? I'm perfectly content lying here watching after the household. That's my thing.
Let's ask about his job.
Maybe you could help my chores?
Yeah, right. I have my paws full with matters of my own. Looking after the house, getting rid of the mice, putting out the fire. Yeah? You think that's enough work? I'd say so.
Let's ask about the Izba with him.
How are you doing in Grandpa's Izba?
I'm doing fine here. I feel calmer, even. You don't have icons, and it's not like they used to have them in the church. And the corner over there reminds me of the old times. They used to keep food and the gods there.
Let's ask about what a Sisesco is,
What should the Domovoy do if not prepare firewood?
Lots of things. You haven't had a Susietka for a long time, so your roof caved in a bit. Sedge and other things grow on it. I wouldn't let it get this far. Well, I'll clean this place up when I have time. I'm still not settled in here.
Alright, goodbye, buddy.
We'll talk later.
Let's go inspect the firewood. So much firewood will last us a long time. Let's look at the Izba itself. We haven't got the chance to like just hang out outside. This Izba used to be a house. A lot of people. Oh, this Izba used to house a lot of people. Now it's only me and Grandpa. Ooh, there's a herb. You guys know what to do? Oh. Yup, you guys know what to do. One more time. Might as well just finish it. There we go. Let's go talk to old Igor real quick.
Hey, you! Got faster! Curse you! Been chewing at my scalp all through my life. Now let's get to work.
So, Grandpa, the chores listen to you.
Of course. We've living together for so long. They still remember me, and they're quite scared of you.
Let's ask about the wolf sill.
Maybe I should look for wolves in the forest?
What? No, we need evil spirits. Ordinary wolves won't do. I have an idea. Don't fret. We'll break this seal in time.
How did you get that Izba, Grandpa?
The Izba? I inherited it. The older ones eventually all moved away. Some went away. Some stayed in Gilgard. The house was left to me by my parents. It's old, like me. We don't have much time left. Soon we'll both go to the afterlife. I am leaving this Isba to you. There's no one else.
That's kind of sad.
It's good that chores help around the house, right?
Well, yes. Cutting firewood, that's nothing. Once I sent them to plow the field, and they plowed the whole area through and through, the vacant areas, and the seeded plots too. They need lots of looking after. Still, they have their uses.
We'll talk later.
All right, Grandpa. I need to go.
Can I talk to the Chorts? Yeah, let's go say hi. Oh, old Igor made him cut wood. Fair enough. Let's get out of here. To the field. Set off. Beautiful. Beautiful. I suppose we go to visit the grave now. Oh, we get free walking. This is a nice change of pace. Let's head to the grave. Everybody knows what grave we're going to. The grave. Let it go, it's fine. I believe we're going to her husband's grave. He took his own life at the very beginning of the game, which is why this is sad. Poor Vasilisa. Suppose it's time to pay our respects.
Sing winds from the quietest to quiet, from the lightest to light. Lift up the branches and sand from the grave. Split, Mother Earth, reveal yourself, coffin lid, and fly open, white shrouds, and draw open sweet lips. Tell me, my darling, of your life there, and ask me of your life here. I've been living here, wandering from place to place. I've witnessed all kinds of grief. All kinds have I suffered. I saved a girl from a banya. See, there's some good done with this knowledge. I saved another girl from the wretched claws of a Vodyanoi. I'll do anything to save you. Even if it means raising all the villages on Earth. My chorts will help us be together. Soon you'll be back, my darling. As soon as I break all the seals. And you, teach me, guide me, miserable orphan that I am, how to break all the seals of the book. And I will reach out my white hands and pull you from the other shore.
Super sad, guys. Super sad. Well, we're doing this in the first place to get him back, so... He's good at doing with animals. So go steal a cow from a herd, I suppose. Weather, none of you guys are good at that. Fire? Is one of you guys good with fire? Oh no, he's good with weather. Sure, send torrential rains. Oh, come home. Now go rain. Fire. Strife and hunger. Hunger. Mind. Weather. Fire. Sure, just go fly a fiery snake.
Ah, Vasilisa, here you are. I've been thinking about that wind and three sides and river shells.
So you've remembered about being Sosiedko in that spa?
Now, I think we should go back in the church in Yenidor. Maybe something will come up there.
Let's go.
Let's go. But is there anything left? Centuries have passed.
We'll search near the foundations, in the cellar. All secrets are hidden underground. You know that better than most. When we'll be in Galbets, maybe then I can tell some future. I'm a Sosietka after all.
Alright, so what just happened right there was a side quest popped up for Prushka. So we're going to go on that side quest with him. And if you accept it, obviously you do the side quest. If you decline it, you just keep going with the main
Proshka
story.
stops every now and then. Circling around a bit, he hesitantly proceeds on his course. It seems as if something is bothering the demon. Something about the road ahead that he hasn't himself realized yet. At the next stop, a gust of wind blows dust in your face. Could it be a demonic wedding?
Let's just prepare for a fight and see what happens. One short that's going to attack for 999 hit points. This is what you call a puzzle battle. So we have to beat him before he gets an attack off. Oh, when I die, I return with 1 hit point. So that's one we'll use. Well versed. Well versed. And together that should hit for 5 what we want. Yes, or not 5, but 10. Okay, so we have to hit for 15 next turn. But once he attacks us, we live. Okay. Now if we can kill him, we have to kill him. 4, 4. 6, 12, 15? Is that perfect? 6, 12, 15, it's perfect. Nice. If an enemy dies, inflict 5 damage to the remaining ones, that's perfect. And to the crossroads we go, Proshka. Proshka.
The road whirlwind is a harbinger of a northern night. The wind bends the trees and sends dust and leaves flying to the empty spaces of the Yanidor crossroads. Somewhere deep in the forest, a lone wolf begins his song. Proshka stops in hesitation once more.
What a wind.
Why are you standing there, Proshka?
I remembered. I used to visit this place often. Perhaps when I was alive, one of the church. Doesn't look like my church was worshipped in much, does it?
All you think is about being worshipped. What else could happen in the crossroads that tied Proshka to this place?
We can do that for free now, and we won't lose anything. No one's celebrated on the crossroads. It's a dangerous place. So it's not a celebration. I don't think people met here. Probably battle?
Maybe the Chute fought the Rusich here.
No.
What gives you that idea? Reading your little Lubox again in Vilgard, were you?
Why Lubox all of a sudden? I guessed all by myself.
Right. As if you didn't know there was a different sort of battle raging at every crossroads. In fact, some are going on right now.
All right, let's go to Yenidor. I bet we can find something there.
Eastern Bridge we head off to.
The old bridge creaks from the cold wind, the cold water of some swampy river rippling beneath it. In the middle of it, you notice forest chorts looking at you with their cold, lifeless eyes from the reeds.
Let's ask for Proshka's help. Usually sometimes this gives you a pretty funny response.
The demon needs only lift his paw for the forest spirits to scramble in panic. You look at him in amazement. Was this his doing? Or do the spirits know about the power of the Black Book?
Proshka out there. Herbalist near the stone. No, we don't need any herbs. Let's head to the swamp.
The northern wind bends the treetops. Their rustling fills the swamps with a rhythmical noise, in which you hear the whisperings of leshies and the wings of demons flapping beneath the ground. You stop for a minute, thinking of how ancient these forests truly are. How many centuries have they stood here? How many centuries will they stand yet? Your meditations are interrupted by Proshka's grumbling. Yanidor is close.
And off to the Church of Transfiguration, where Proshka's from. Fun fact, this is originally where we saved a little girl from Proshka. He was coming out of her head. If you guys haven't seen that episode, it's insane. It's Cat Exorcism, I believe we named the title. Not the best name of title, for sure. But, you know, it was a pretty crazy episode.
What a dump, right? Look at all this rotten wood. And it used to all be so fine. Don't just stand there, Vasia. There is the door to the Undercroft. Open it!
Okay, jeez. Look at the church again. This church looks empty now. Alright, Proshka, what do you think? Pictures? Some pictures are mixed in with the icons. Planks? Trapdoor?
When you approach the old wooden planks, you feel a draft.
Of course.
Behind the planks, you see a narrow crawl space leading deeper underground.
Let's go, Proshka. What? Idols? They are so majestic. Kraken idol?
Majestic idols of old are now lying in heaps in this dank and wet dugout. The eerie faces of the forgotten deities seem to emanate a cold draft. One of the idols is missing his carved face.
River shells? The idols have river shells scattered around the floor. Let's ask Proshka if he sees anything.
I've seen these idols, Vasilisa.
You've been in this dugout before?
Yes, but when? Was it long ago? Something is missing. As if one of the passes on the hunter's calendar has disappeared. Add it, and everything fits right into place.
Huh. I don't know. Wish I could help you out here, Prushka. I gotta be honest, I'm not seeing anything here, buddy. What?
An ancient wooden angel is watching you indifferently. You peer into his face, and it looks as if he's wearing a wooden mask.
Take that mask off.
You touch the mask, and it falls to your feet. Its image reminds you of the strange chorts depicted on the idols of the demons.
Okay. Old church books. Old kitchenware. Just being thorough here. Oops. Oops. Come on, Prishka, I'll go put it in for you.
Behind the planks, you see a narrow crawl space.
Let's go put it right in
Majestic
place.
idols of old are now lying in heaps in this dank and wet dugout. The eerie faces of the forgotten deities seem to emanate a cold draft. One of the idols is missing his carved face.
Let's insert the max, guys.
Vasilisa, I think I remember. I remember everything.
Is that Prishka?
But look, what's happening to me? That's right. That's how I used to look when they called me Wiping. Hunters used to bring me river shells from the north, and I flew with the all-knowing wind with no rest and no respite.
Roshka, is that you?
Vasilisa, I remembered everything. All thanks to you.
What about the idols?
Are those your idols beneath the church?
Yes, they are. It was my lost temple, this dugout. I still remember that woman. Didn't want to lose the old faith. She hid my idols and put my face on the angels. That's how I survived. As a demon, but in a halo of ecclesiastical glory.
Why all the shells?
This is my symbol, my ears. I used to be omnipresent in this area. I used to cool the ferocious flame of the sun with my wind. But that time is long gone. All that's left are these shells. Bones of the past, long forgotten.
Your name was Voipir. Who are you?
I used to be a god, the lord of the northern wind and master of the true people's destiny. Those who lived in the forests of Cherry. I was once powerful, for a time. Other gods came, and belief in me dwindled. Thou shalt not worship the idol of Voipil, and thou shalt not deal out funeral feasts to him. And thus it came to be. The lights of altars dwindled, and so did my powers.
Dang.
What will you do now?
I'll stay with you. I am in your debt. It's not like I've suddenly grown in power. The universe has been turned upside down. The gods of old are today's demons. And so did I. When people forgot about me, I forgot about myself and lost my erstwhile power. But now my past has returned, along with some of my strength. I will help you, Vasilisa. Who knows what other rebirths can I undergo?
Proshka used to be a god? Okay. Now he's our Sudetko. Susetko?
So it turned out that our Proshka used to be a chute demon.
Look at him.
Jesus Christ!
Didn't expect that, Grandpa, did you? Perhaps now I'll be the one to tell you to hunt mice.
Unbelievable! I didn't think that such strong spirit would enter your service. I'm glad all the training worked out. Or is it the book? So, now you're going to stay with us?
Well, yeah. I'll live out my cat life with Vasilisa. I found mine, now I help Vasilisa find hers.
Yeah,
No
Proshka.
nagging about mice. You might be St. George himself, but you should still do your duty. While I still have my teeth, I'm the master of this house.
Don't worry, Grandpa. I'll take care of it. Consider the mice gone.
Proshka? Ah. Proshka!
How do you like my new fur? What a glow.
I don't know how to address you now. Proshka or Voipil?
Proshka it is. I've told you that I'll stay with you until all the seals are open. You've helped me, now it's my turn. I'm not scared of any charts.
No.
How
didn't
can they
think so.
possibly harm me?
You've remembered your past, but won't you forget it all once again?
Yes, you become that what you're doing. If you'll be a Sosietka for 100 years, then you'll become one. If you wouldn't have reminded me of the past, then who knows? Maybe I would have become a hairy old man then in another 100.
What kind of spirit are you?
A chewed one. Permans believed in me in the olden days. My powers have waned. I can catch mice, though.
You're helping me then again.
Yeah, and my power grows because of that. So I won't leave you.
Say goodbye.
Enough of this Sosietka business. When you'll free your guy, I go back to mountains. I will fly around like a free northern wind. I won't forget a thing that way.
Alright, let's see who the next visitor is.
God bless. Yegor Yevlampovich, Vasilisa.
Why, isn't that groom with his bride?
So, you're keeping your word, Nikolai?
I told you I needed a bride, and with help from you and God, here we are.
The wedding is close. I see you've covered yourselves, as is tradition.
Yes, we needed to have this wedding as soon as possible, so that the Bonics wouldn't drag me back. I understand you have a lot to think about. Vasya, weddings are the least of your worries, but if you can't do it, no one can. You were the matchmaker for me and Nikolai, so you should stand as matchmaker by my side at the wedding.
I have no time to give a dowry at a bachelorette party.
Right. The week has passed. The dowry appeared at my house, and what I lacked, the girls from my village helped out with.
The main thing is you being my matchmaker.
I can't. I have other business.
It's all right, Vasya. You can go. We have some time. And when the wedding passes, a solution to a problem might reveal itself.
You too, old Igor, come. You'll be our master of ceremonies.
What an honor. To what do I owe the pleasure? Huh?
Well, you taught Vasilisa and helped with the items for the bride.
That's right. Well, you see, Vasya, how can you say no?
Who did you ask to be your best man?
Petka, the accordion player. He's an old friend of mine.
Oh my gosh, the one that we just saved in the last episode?
Fedka? What curse can he help you with? How can we attend such a wedding, Grandpa?
Stop it, Vasya. Fedka will manage. He's a jester, but he can. Besides, we'll be there. We'll help with the evil spirits and Khalduns.
All right, but Fedka needs looking after, so he won't curse the wedding himself.
Thank you, Vasilisa. I brought a gift for you. I think you'll like it. And it should prove useful.
We didn't come only because of the invitation. We need a nowhere's help. My future mother-in-law hired brewers to make beer.
But they quit halfway through. They say demons chased them away. They're beside themselves with fear.
We decided not to approach these demons without you. Maybe it's Bandix trying to interfere with the wedding.
You made a wise choice.
Here?
Is the bright side brewing beer?
We decided both sides will brew. The villagers are close to each other.
In Pakcha, where my mother lives, there are some skilled brewers. We hired them. Father is long gone, after all.
What about the wedding?
When's the wedding day?
Everyone is invited the day after tomorrow. First is the wedding day, and the next day we're going for a ceremony. Not everything is by the book, but you know how it is.
What are they saying about shorts?
Some shadows are being noisy, turning over tubs and whatnot.
See, they're brewing the beer by the river, so I thought that the Aptericha might reveal herself.
Alright, let's do this.
All right, I'll help you. After all, the ceremony is incomplete without beer, and you have your whole life ahead of you.
Well, come the day after tomorrow then, if I'm the master of ceremonies.
See you soon. Lord be with you.
Last visitor, guys. Last visitor.
Greetings. God bless.
God bless you.
God bless. What brings you here, Your Honor? The stove flap is over there, to your right.
Alexander looks around, perplexed.
Grandpa, he's not here about that. He doesn't know these things either. And the matchmakers come without a groom.
Hello, Vasilisa. I was in the area for business and decided to drop in. I mean, I think you'll also be interested in this case I have. They talk about you and your grandfather quite often. You remember that fired short that tortured the girl in Logovo? There's a similar case in the village near Pakcha. It's called Severnaya Settlement.
That's where I'm going to track this chort. So, Severnaya settlement? You start treating them with your methods. Perhaps I'll drop by.
Thank you. Till we meet again.
Hold on. Fancy some tea? Help me move the table first, would you?
Table? No time. My patients are waiting.
Alexander hurriedly leaves your izba.
What the heck was that about? No. Proshka! Look at Proshka! Yeah, Proshka is coming first. This dusty road winds along the coal.
It's getting dark. You keep the black book ready. Khaldoons often put their chorts by the roads, as you have already witnessed several times. Soon, you notice someone's burning eyes under the roots of an old fir tree.
Alright, I never really want to play cards, I just prepare for a fight. The cards are kinda whatever. Look at Prushka, he's floating. Sure, 5. Oh, we already have attack for it all. I wonder what Prushka does. Ward for 10 now. He got an upgrade. Double curse. Double up on that curse. And let's head to the Kochiki Road.
Among the treetops, you notice a silent giant. His figure towers over the trees and sheds a dark shadow on the frozen road.
Look at this guy. Let's call out to him.
You greet the chort, but hear only loud laughter in reply. A sudden wind bends the tall pines.
Northern Settlement, I believe that's the side quest that we're coming for.
You find the Izba Alexander told you about without any difficulties and question the locals. As it turns out, the husband of the sick woman died recently. Your acquaintance is already here.
Take a little look around. There's some traps over here. I wonder if they're hunters. These are fish traps. Like her husband used to be a fisherman. There's a bench over here. The furniture, as well as the rest of the Izba, has fallen into disrepair. It's clear that the woman can't look after the house alone. Check out the chest, I guess. We'll talk to Alexander at the
You
end.
open the chest and are hit with a foul stench. Inside lie everyday items of the woman and several linen sacks. It seems they are the source of the smell.
Let's take a little look at the sacks and see what
You
smells so
wince
bad.
in disgust. The sacks contain horse manure, wriggling with worms. These are the gifts of a demon. To cursed people, they seem like gold and prianics. You wince in disgust. The sacks contain horse manure, bed sheets and towels. Nothing of interest.
Some chorts are messing with her. Okay.
Let me be. I need to rest. The fever won't let me be.
They say you became a widow. Oh, Jesus Christ, may he rest in peace.
Yes, he died, but I'm managing.
Sometimes dead husbands come back from the afterlife. Have you heard of that?
What kind of story is that? That sort of thing never happens. Lord have mercy.
Don't try to be cunning with me. I've seen all kinds of charts, and I can sense the walking dead from a mile away.
Phew, witch! What could you know about me and my Vasya? You know nothing.
Maybe I'll be able to convince her if I pretend to be her acquaintance. So, what did her husband do?
He was a fisherman.
Perhaps he was a fisherman. Looks like it. There are fish traps in the corner. What do you mean? I know you through my godfather. He used to go fishing with your Vasily quite often.
He won't be fishing any now. He's dead, I'll tell you. Go away. You and your groom, let me rest.
She still doesn't believe me. How can I convince her that everything's not so simple with her guest?
Chorts wouldn't touch icons or wouldn't sit on a bench. Okay.
Look, you even have an icon here. But the dead man still comes after you.
What a silly thing. I don't understand anything.
I know who is to blame for your sickness. If you want to live, you must tell me.
All right, I'll tell you, but don't you tell anyone. My husband didn't die. He still visits me in the evenings. But he told me to keep quiet. People won't understand.
You hear the sound of scattering sparks. A fire chort, familiar to you, emerges from the stove, and it immediately turns into a human.
Again with your plots, witch! Don't interfere with my business.
You want to kill me? Didn't work out for you last time.
Ha! Kill? I have another purpose. You stopped me here, but I'll find other creatures.
Not so fast. You can't hide from me in my uyest.
That may be so. That's why you will be busy with my new friends. I won't be back here.
A couple of chorts appear near him, while he himself turns into a fiery whirlwind and disappears into the chimney.
We can't leave this girl alone, Vasya.
You can catch up with that chort if you don't spend time on these demons. But what will happen to the sick woman?
We stay, we help the
You
sick
open
woman.
the book and read the first Zagavar.
Attack 4 for all. The guy in the middle for doubled. They're done. Well versed, heal up. Well versed on that one, I guess. And Prescott, go ahead and shield us. Prescott, look at him floating over there. Ooh, fierce. Take 2 pages immediately. I'll take that.
You defeated the chorts, and the woman seems to be safe now. But how many souls will this fiery snake ruin? No one knows the answer to this question. You can only continue on your way.
Okay. Guess we head up to the river.
You notice the pale heads of the drowned, looking out of the water. They are almost certainly waiting for a careless victim to drag under.
Let's talk to them.
Realizing they were spotted, the undead lazily hide beneath the water. You hide nearby, and the drowners soon return to their spot. You open the book and read the first Zagavar.
Drowners, oh drowners. These drowners. Krushka defending Vasilisa. These kind of look like the two that we've seen in the past. Okay. That's as good as we got. That's one down. I guess we couldn't beat him. We had a defense of 9 though, so we were fine. Oh, he's done. He's done. Good job, Proshka. Good kitty. I didn't know which one to grab there, to be honest with you guys. I'm not gonna go to the fair. Let's head to the village.
Life goes on as usual in the sleepy Pakcha village. The peasants have returned from their work and fill the village with hearth fire glimmers shining from tall windows. The shop is still open.
Let's question the peasants.
The peasants answer your questions with enthusiasm when they learn that you are the knower matchmaker they have heard of. According to the villagers of Pakcha, they seldom encounter wonders in their mundane life. Everyone laughs at the men who were brewing beer. Supposedly, they were so carried away with their work that they saw the devil himself.
Let's visit the church first, I guess.
You whisper a prayer and catch your breath.
Okay. Visit the merchants now? No. Find the
You
brewers.
easily find the home of the peasants who brewed beer, but their izba looks empty. You look into the galbets and see a man who is putting crosses on vials and barrels. He jumps when you call out to him.
Christ almighty, what are you scaring me for? I nearly died.
I knocked, didn't you hear? I'm here about the wedding. They asked to bring beer.
We couldn't cook the beer to the end, you understand? The bride is a chort in disguise, everyone knows that. So some of them sharp-tailed visited us. We barely managed to escape. With God's help, I'll bless the ingredients. We managed to brew the mash, then added hops to the cauldron. Everything with God's words, everything proper. A pound of hops and a pound of malt. And then a demon showed up. Lord have mercy.
Let's ask about the demon.
Tell me about the demon you saw.
Someone cursed us. That must be it. Looked like a lump of meat that kept glaring at us. So we ran. Left everything there. We prepared part of it, but we're too scared to go there now.
Let's ask about the brewing process.
So you brewed everything by the book?
everything as it should be with prayers and according to the recipe. First, the girls came to us from the bride's side, tried to put out the fire. Then, later, closer to the evening, a man came along, and at nightfall, it all began. The bride's cursed, so the devil showed up.
What man?
I don't know. Didn't have the chance to look at him proper. He stood for some time in the distance, and then left.
Let's ask about the brewing location.
Did you brew by the river?
Right. Wait, you're going there now? This late? You'll be killed.
It's all right. I have God's word with me. The devil will have to retreat.
Well, God be with you. Go to the east of the last Isba. You won't miss it.
Alright, time to go. And unfortunately, that's all the time we have, guys. Next week, we'll go ahead and jump down there by the river and see what is really going on. If you guys enjoyed this episode, please subscribe. We post new episodes of Black Book every single Wednesday at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Feel free to drop a like and a comment down below on how I can improve the channel for you. And as always, welcome to the wild side. Thanks, you guys.